Now we begin another video on Bible, Apply the Word, and this will be number 5, and it will be in the seminary folder. Now, I was telling you before, now we're going to go over to the book of Proverbs. It's a wisdom literature, Solomon wisdom, and it is full of wisdom of many kinds. One of my favorite sections, an entire part, is in chapter 8, where you have this, what you might call co-creator of the world with God. Before anything was created, this other segment was with him in that creation. Now, this happens to be a female character. Now, when we had a discussion group here at the Pines, I did a session on that showing people that God has himself as a creator, or Jesus as the Word was with him also as the creator, but you have a female as a creator. Now, does that mean that God has a male and a female working with him to create the world? That was my question. Now, in this Bible, what we're reviewing now, it has a little comment on that, which I'm going to read you right now. And it says here, when I get it close enough to read, that is. Okay, here we go. Let's try again, folks. Wisdom at work and play, Proverbs 8, 30 and 31. Proverbs personifies wisdom as God's companion who was with him as he created the heavens and the earth. Wisdom was herself a master craftsman, and it is easy to see wisdom's hand in work. Creation's every aspect reveals infinite insight and genius, and it gives scripture. But wisdom also brings a playful side to her work. As an act of creation, wisdom was God's daily delight, constantly rejoicing, literally playing before the Lord. Apparently, God enjoyed both the product and the process of creation. Like any creative act, forming the universe was an act of both work and play. Isn't that interesting? So there you have that Bible's interpretation of that kind of thing going on with a female characteristic of the creation of the world. And a master craftsman is, by the way, probably the best translation of that. Now, this Bible also has down at the bottom other translations of a word that comes from, for example, the Jewish tradition reads one brought up. That is not a master craftsman, but one brought up with God. So as you see on the bottom of the scripture, you will find many of those, like the Masoretic text or the Syriac or the Targum or the Vulgate or the Septuagint, how they read different things as far as translating the word and what it means. Or sometimes they'll say literally, and then you'll know what it means. So you'll find this all the way through this Bible on the very bottom, and it gives the parts of the scripture, and you can see very clearly how that is translated. We will continue with Proverbs shortly.